Heya people, my name is Heya and I'm a computer gamer. I first started getting into video games when my dad showed me the NES. God, that was a long time ago. I enjoyed playing a lot of the games with people and Mario was awesome. My grandpa was the best at Mario. He actually still plays every once in a while. As time went on, I started to get the handheld consoles, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, so on. I didn't really get all of them, but I got most of the early ones. That's when I realized something as well. I don't really enjoy playing anything alone. Sure, some games may be fun, and it's fun to accomplish certain goals, but it didn't really matter to me. I first started to frequently use the computer at the age of around 12. I enjoyed it, but it was kinda a side adventure for me. I got a PlayStation sometime in middle school. I played it on and off, and often played games on it with people who came over. I hardly ever touched it when I was alone. I never even finished Kingdom Hearts despite it was a great game. For some reason, slapping a gamepad was just boring alone. However, when I was alone, I would crawl onto the computer and start playing browser games or other similar games. When I hit high school, I had made this friend who would bring his Xbox and GameCube over to my house. These were the years that I had a large amount of people over at my house. It was like a party at my house most of the time. Whenever I had the chance, I would crawl onto my computer and play games on it, even when people were around. I also had this one game I played with others online. It was a 2D type RPG with a very small community. I enjoyed it. That's when I realized that I hardly finished any single player games. I also didn't touch my PlayStation to the point where it got really dusty. After the 2D RPG shut down, I tried to find a new game and came across MapleStory. I don't know what it was, but I enjoyed watching my character slap slimes and mushrooms in the face, so I stuck around for a while. I even got some of my friends to play, though they didn't play nearly as much as I did. I never made many friends online back then. Maybe a few on certain forums, but only one stuck around for MapleStory. I kept trying out games and playing new games, all on the computer. Before I knew it, I was on the computer for nearly every minute after I got home from school. I would have friends over every once in a while, but it wasn't the same. I would crawl onto the computer regardless of if they were around or not. It didn't matter to me. There was one exception. Every weekend, I would hold a gathering of friends. I had 8 or more people at my home almost every weekend. But gaming became the core of my wants. I didn't really care to do anything else. Nothing else was entertaining enough. It was like I was addicted. It didn't matter to me though. I was enjoying myself. So every day continued like that, playing games, doing stuff when I needed to, no care in the world. My main goal came down to trying to find a game I could stick with. There were a few I played for an extended period of time. During these times, I met a few cool people. I'll share each of their stories on a later date. Some of the games that stuck with me were MapleStory, Survival Project, Cabal, Lunia, and League of Legends. I think that's about it for my general timeline of how I became a gamer. There's nothing really special, but I felt like it was something worth sharing. Of course, that's only a story of my online career. I'll tell the other half another day. Thanks for watching!